And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Chicago White Sox. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go down, and towing the slab in this one, Martin Perez.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Now, Willie Castro. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway.
First pitch, 640.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses. And there's one away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Next to hit, Jose Miranda. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. On the ground, right side, Rojas. 2 up, 2 down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Carlos Correa stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting. Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Ball, that's down.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
Byron Buxton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Kicks and deals. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
So now 2 on
Take your
and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting fifth, center fielder Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. And he gets tied up right there.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 left on. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Back here on the south side and on the hill, Chris Paddock. What do we have on him?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all could be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Here's the third baseman, number 6.
For the White Sox, third baseman, number 6.
Line to left. Larnach hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Here's a rocket out to left. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third.
And here's the first baseman.
Number 77.
Just missed. Tachman at first, 1 gone. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Foul ball there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Man at first, 1 away. checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's deep. Long gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for Chicago, Michael Gomez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball.
Batting 5th, center fielder, Luis.
So here's Robert now. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
6th, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi to the plate. First pitch misses.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Runner at second, 2 down. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Buxton makes the play, and the inning is over. For the White Sox with a 2-run homer. And it's 2-0. Back after this on the show. Back at right field, top of the second, Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Perez back to work. Tap foul at the plate. There's a swing and a drive. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. And you know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
That's up.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wallner went deep in his most recent game. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Off the mark there. And the count now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And another ball.
3-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter, Harrison Bader.
First and second, no outs. So here's Bader now. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Cut on and lifted in the air, Benintendi. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
How many times have we seen an early at bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
That clips the zone. That's strike one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Just missed.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
This one smoked out to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. Out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Willie Castro.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. This is Willie Castro. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fouled off. He was late. That one missed. On the ground. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. So they strand a pair. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 2 and the Twins nothing. Here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Josh Rojas. First pitch, and he just misses. Paddock, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. That's a little bit low.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
The shortstop,
Colson Montgomery digs in now. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You've got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
No, that's in.
Wow. That one misses. 3-0. And that's ball 4.
Nope, that's ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. And that one is lifted in the air. Larnach gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, number 6.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Buxton sizing it up. Nabs it. And the inning is over. The White Sox leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
for
the first
Minnesota.
baseman,
First
Jose
baseman,
Miranda.
Jose Miranda.
Miranda measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses. And that's ball 1. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Montgomery tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Carlos Correa. Doubled in his first AB. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So up next, Royce Lewis worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And that drops in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
Ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball could be 2. The flip to second, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Designated hitter, Mike Tauchman.
That one off the mark. Ball 1. And there's the strike.
1-1.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next is the speedy first baseman. He's already homered in this game. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Man at second. Swung on, belted. And a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Next to hit, Michael Gomez. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Tauchman leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To the right side, Miranda. A flip to the pitcher covering. Got him.
Now batting, center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. Grounded out his first time. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs with a runner at third. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Full count.
Andrew Benintendi up next for the White Sox. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Benintendi stands in now and watches strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Whips it to first. That is the inning. White Sox strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Ryan Jeffers. That one fouled off. And it's 1-1.
Down. Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 now. And that's down and away. Goes down looking. Matt Wallner, the next twin up to hit. Walked his first time. That clips the corner. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Straighten him up a little bit. Still
2-2 after the foul ball. And downstairs.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida. From the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. Snap throw to first. Wallner back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
That misses,
1-2.
and it's 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. The Twins down by a pair. Top half of inning number 4. In the air out towards right center. Robert sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. 0 for 1 so far. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Wallner off of first with 2 away. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the White Sox 2 and the Twins nothing. Back here on the south side, here's Josh Rojas.
Second baseman, Josh Rojas.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Outside.
Next one is off the plate, and now it's even 1-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one missed.
Count is full.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one down the line in plenty of time to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. He reached on a walk his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. And ball one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
One out, base is empty. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
And here is Matt Theis. Well struck right field. That ball's carrying. And it's off the wall. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing. And a fraction of an inch different on the bat. And it is probably out of here.
Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man. Golden opportunity right here. On the corner for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That misses. 1-1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Cole Sands appears to be getting loose. Tonkin warming up as well. And a 1-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Second and third, one away. Ground ball left side. Lewis throws to first. And there are two outs. Next is the designated hitter, Mike Tauchman.
Designated hitter, Mike Tauchman.
Nasty pitch right there. That's strike one. Runner at second, two down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. They limit the damage here. One run, a pair of hits, no errors, and one left on. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the White Sox 3 and the Twins nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Bryce Wilson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left
Leading
for
off
him.
for Minnesota.
Willie
second
Castro
baseman,
now at the
Willie
plate.
Castro.
0 for 2 in this one. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball.
Well, these Twins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
That one the other way, and it's off the bag. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Miranda.
And at first, Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner at first. And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2. Stays alive. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now Carlos Correa. The shortstop takes the ball. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Line drive, makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Royce Lewis, the next to hit. Sliced hard but foul. And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out. And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1.
1-1.
2 on, 2 outs. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back at right field, here's a big power threat. Number 77.
Number 77.
Paddock back to work. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, number 17.
And next to him for the Sox, Michael Gomez. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Pitch misses there, and now 3-0. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And that's through there for a strike. 3-2 now.
Full count.
In the air, center field. Buxton under this one. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Chris Paddock will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Cole
Minnesota.
Sands into the game.
Number 44.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Cole Sands.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, left fielder.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Benintendi.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1. Ball.
Robert leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Hey! 2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Just misses with that one.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And up next for Chicago, Josh Rojas has grounded out a couple of times. Little chopper rolls foul.
Hey!
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Well done, drives in the run. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And there's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. This to third, and that one handled. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ryan Jeffers.
And a foul ball. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Twins,
Matt
right
Wallner,
fielder,
the next
Matt
Twin
Wallner.
up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The White Sox leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Two balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
That's a little bit low.
That's a ball.
And that's outside ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Bader in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bader, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. White Sox 4 and the Twins nothing. And we're back, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Matt Thaiss. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Sands. He's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Dives, and he can't hang on.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
And now, number 6. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it looks like trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's a strike.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
0-1. Just missed. Runner at second, nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, number 77.
And here's the first baseman. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
That's a good pitch there.
1 ball, no strike.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cole Sands out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Simeon
Minnesota.
Woods Richardson comes
Number
on now.
24.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Michael Gomez. High fly ball out towards left center. Larnach pulls it in on the run. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full. It's the White Sox 6 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mike Clevenger.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So back to the top of the order, and here's the Twins leadoff guy, Willie Castro. 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. This one popped up. Montgomery squeezes it. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Cam Boozer preparing to come on if needed. Schuster also throwing. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. He was late there. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That just misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one found hard the other way. Next offering upstairs. That one hit to right. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Up next for the Twins, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. The other way. Gomez hauls it in, 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Royce Lewis. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Miranda off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Robert has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Fought off foul. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1 and 2.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. First pitch misses. That clips the corner. The White Sox up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one a little bit high. 2-1.
That's a ball.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And now it's going to be Josh Rojas. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Buxton pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Colson Montgomery will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That misses,
1-1.
and that's ball 1. 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball. Castro sends it to first. And that is that. So 1 left for the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. We go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Clevenger back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Ryan Jeffers. Bounce to the left side. To second. That's one. Back to first. And that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, bases empty. Matt Wallner digs in now. There's a strike.
0-1.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Matt Thaiss. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Larnach makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 6.
Down the third baseman. Swing and a foul out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mike.
And now the DH, Mike Tauchman. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That one the other way, and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, number 77.
And now the first baseman. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
A couple of singles back to back. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now it's going to be Michael Gomez.
Right
through there for a strike. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
First and second, 2 down.
That's the ball. Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Sets him down on strikes. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it though 6-0. Here on the south side, now it's the DH, Harrison Bader. And that is out of play. Clevenger measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 61 up and loosening in the pen. Number 64 also getting ready. Ripped to right, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
So digging in, Trevor Larnach. That clips the corner. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And misses inside. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Castro.
And next for Minnesota, Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Jose Miranda.
First and second, no outs. So up next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. Foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second.
Tag 2.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now that
Carlos Correa now at the plate.
Correa.
Base knock right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Mike Clevenger departs, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Penn Murphy on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. Close, but called a ball. Ball one. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now a chance for Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Murphy is just 1 strike away. That got him. And that's going to force in a run. The Twins down to their final out. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. This one in the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball one. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Gomez coming in on it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox even this series up at a game apiece.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.